The sun peeked through the curtains. It painted the cozy living room with warm light, but something was missing. Elena felt a pang in her heart. Bella wasn't there for their morning cuddle. The house felt strangely quiet. It echoed with Bella's absence. Elena looked around the room. Her eyes searched every corner. No Bella. She checked Bella's usual spots. Behind the sofa, under the coffee table, even inside the toy basket. But Bella was nowhere to be found. Eleanor's heart sank. Where could her furry friend be? A wave of worry washed over Eleanor. She missed Bella's soft purrs. She missed Bella's playful antics. The house felt empty without her. Eleanor knew she had to find Bella. She wouldn't rest until her feline companion was back home, safe and sound. Eleanor thought back to yesterday. She had gone to the store for groceries. Bella always loved watching the birds from the window, so Eleanor hadn't worried about leaving her alone. It was a quick trip, or so she thought. As Eleanor returned home, her arms full of grocery bags, a sudden realization hit her. The front door was slightly ajar. It hadn't been that way when she left. Eleanor's heart pounded in her chest. Had someone broken in? Or worse, had Bella slipped out? Panic surged through Elena as she rushed inside. "Bella, Bella, where are you?" she called out, her voice trembling. But only silence met her ears. Eleanor quickly scanned the house, her worry growing with each passing moment. She checked every room, every nook and cranny, but Bella was nowhere to be seen. Eleanor sprang into action. She knew she had to find Bella. Determined to bring her beloved cat home, Eleanor started her search. She walked up and down her street, calling Bella's name. She knocked on neighbors' doors. Eleanor asked if they had seen a small tabby cat with emerald green eyes. Some shook their heads, others offered kind words but no helpful clues. Eleanor put up posters with Bella's picture. She shared her contact information, hoping someone would recognize her furry friend. Days turned into nights. Still, there was no sign of Bella. Elena refused to give up hope. She continued to search tirelessly, driven by her love and worry for her missing companion. Section 4. Bella's Wild Escapade. Meanwhile, Bella was on an adventure. She had wandered into the nearby woodland. The world was a whirlwind of new sights and smells. Sunlight dappled through the leaves, creating a mosaic of light and shadow on the forest floor. Bella, curious and playful, explored her surroundings with wide eyes. She chased after butterflies that flitted among the wildflowers. She stalked field mice that scurried through the undergrowth. The world was her playground. She even made a new friend, a wise old owl perched high in a tree. He told her stories of the forest. He spoke of the creatures that roamed its paths. Bella, captivated by the owl's tales, felt a sense of freedom she had never known before. Section 5. A familiar call. One day, as Bella was chasing a particularly elusive butterfly, a sound stopped her in her tracks. It was a familiar voice calling her name. "Elena!" Bella's ears perked up. Her heart skipped a beat. She recognized that voice. It was the voice she loved, the one that called her home every night. Without hesitation, Bella turned and ran towards the sound. She weaved her way through the trees, jumping over fallen logs. Her instincts guided her back to where she belonged. As she emerged from the tree line, Bella saw Eleanor standing there. Her face was etched with worry, but her eyes lit up with relief at the sight of her furry friend. Section 6. Home sweet home. "Bella, you're back!" Elena cried, scooping Bella into her arms. Relief washed over her like a warm wave. She held her beloved cat close. Bella purred with contentment, rubbing her head against Eleanor's cheek. She had missed her human just as much as Eleanor had missed her. Carrying Bella back home, Elena couldn't stop smiling. She was so happy to have her furry companion back in her arms. Back home, Bella curled up in her favorite cat bed. It was as if she had never left. Elena watched her, her heart full. Bella's adventure had brought them closer than ever. As Elena drifted off to sleep that night, with Bella nestled contentedly beside her, she realized that there was no place like home, especially with a furry friend by your side.